Now, who are you?
No one interesting. Who are you?
Landon Ricketts. Not a name that means much anymore.
Rockstar Games is one of those few companies that knows how to make their players indulge in their game's open world. One such example is Red Dead Redemption 2. The game is known for its tragic storyline and extremely detailed open world, which still, even after 5 to 6 years of its release, players are still finding many things to know. But in today's video we are gonna be talking about someone who is deeply attached to this very world of Red Dead Redemption. That is the infamous, or dare I say the legendary gunslinger of Wild West, known as Landon Ricketts. Landon Ricketts is a character that you meet in Mexico as John Marston in 1911 in the main storyline of RDR2. But according to his official character guide, his details are as follows. Born in 1861, Landon Ricketts was a renowned gunslinger during the height of the American Wild West, and stories of his adventures and fights were commonplace during his prime time. He was allegedly involved in many gunfights, including one where he killed the infamous Butcher brothers in 1896. He was also rumored to have been involved in the infamous Blackwater Massacre of 1899. The massacre was allegedly a part of the reason Ricketts chose to move to Chuparosa sometime after the gunfight in Eastern California in 1902 for a more quiet lifestyle. As an experienced gunman, he functions as an unofficial lawman or vigilante for the town. Ricketts was also married, though his wife died at some point prior to 1911 from unknown causes. But when we meet Landon Ricketts, it seems that he is far away from his prime time, although he still proves to be a deadly gunslinger and a vigilante to the helpless people of Mexico. Landon Ricketts on a first glance does seem a quite interesting character at the very least. We also hear in a conversation between John and Ricketts that Landon Ricketts was quite popular when John was only a child.
Who are you?
Landon Ricketts. Not a name that means much anymore.
Means a little. You were famous when I was a boy.
Yeah, killing men's a strange kind of fame. I was the fastest in my time. I must have been. I'm the only one left.
What do you do?
This is a thing that John Marston also mentioned in the camp during the storyline of RDR2.
Probably shouldn't leave my stall unattended like that.
Fella was telling me that gunslinger, Landon Ricketts, has a weakness for poker.
Which again signifies that Landon Ricketts was not someone that was unknown to the folk's tales. In RDR2 we don't see Landon Ricketts in person, however we can hear his tales and read dime novels about him and his adventure along with his meetup with other gunslingers such as Jim Boy Calloway. Landon Ricketts can be found in a legendary gunslinger cigarette card in RDR2 that players can collect. And I have to say that guy had a really good taste in fashion. But anyways, this shows that his legendary status and tales were nothing less than a part of ever-growing entertainment media. It is unclear that when did Landon Ricketts move to Mexico and really why, other than some rumors. But it's clear that this person, due to his lifestyle, was not someone who was free of enemies. As I mentioned before, he also killed the notorious Butcher brother in 1896. He also seems to be a part of the infamous Blackwater Massacre. However, in this case, some story aspect doesn't line up, as this massacre was largely because of the clash between the Van der Linde gang and the Pinkertons. And if Landon Ricketts was in that place, he or John Marston himself should have made there before. But maybe in this hustle and gunfight they may have gone unnoticed to each other, or this might have been news reporters fantasizing in these events. Also, his birth date in the official Rockstar guide says he was born in 1861. If so, then he probably will be around the same age as Arthur Morgan, as Arthur Morgan was born in 1863. And that happens that he is not much as older as John Marston. And he couldn't have been an infamous gunslinger during John's childhood unless he was a gunslinger at a very young age, which does seem highly unlikely. But maybe this inconsistency are the reason of Rockstar retconning his age for the sake of RDR2, or just for the sake of creating his legends and let the player know his tales a lot. Or maybe they simply forgot their own character's birth date, who knows. But during the epilogue of RDR1 in 1914, we get to know that Landon Ricketts passed away quietly in his sleep. And in his demise, the newspaper says another part of Old West is lost. So we now know the fate of legendary gunslinger Landon Ricketts. He led a life full of badassery and tales that worth of telling to your grandchildren. Landon Ricketts is a character that truly embraced that how a spaghetti western hero would have been in the world of Red Dead Redemption. His wittiness, his charm and badass nature made him a fan favorite character, which shows to fans literally wanting him to be the main protagonist in RDR3. Whether or not that would be the case is left to the time for sake of now. But yeah, this was the legend of infamous Landon Ricketts. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and you can watch my other videos if you want. And I'll see you all next time in another video. Till then, take care and have a good day.